Game delays, game delays, game delays. There are three constants within this universe. It's death, taxes, and video games. And put simply, 2020 hasn't had a shortage on any of those. Within January alone, I'm pretty sure we've had at least 4 game delays that have been announced, and I'm pretty sure all that was in a week. So put simply, 2020's been a bad year for everyone, especially with people with patience. I hate patience. Also, for this list, I'll be doing the top 5 video game delays and the bottom 5 video game delays, and that together will make our top 10. Now you might be wondering, if we're doing a top 5 and a bottom 5, how does that make a top 10? Why is it called that? Is this clickbait? No, because to me, these are the top 10 game delays that I care about. As such, that's why it's a top 10. Also because YouTube will probably hide this a bit more if I don't call it a top 10. Hey, gotta fight the system somehow, am I right? However, before we begin, I just want to make one thing clear. I don't think these games need to come out right now. When I say worst game delays, I don't mean, this is awful, I don't want that. No. All games need to be delayed if it means making a better product. As Miyamoto once said, a delayed game is eventually good. A rushed game is forever bad. This man is smart. Just keep him away from motion controls. Holy crap. With that in mind, guys, hi everybody, this is Riziel Dragon, and we're doing the top 10 video game delays. Also, for quick reference, we're going to this order of best game, and then worst game, and then best game, and worst game. That's the order, don't be confused. On that note, here we go. We're starting with 5th best, Avengers. Oh hey look, it's the Marvel Avengers stunt doubles of the MCU! Alright guys, I'm not gonna lie. I wasn't particularly really into the Marvel's Avenger. When it was first announced, I was like, oh hey, that looks really cool. And now it's like, oh, it's a live service. Darn. Other than the fact, though, that the game looks kinda alright, gameplay-wise, it's hard to say. I don't really trust cinematic gameplay. I need to see raw gameplay, or more accurately, I want to see unscripted gameplay. I guess that'd be a good way to put it. However, at the same time, it does have the potential to be really, really fun, and I'm excited for that if it turns out well. The fact the game got delayed a few months, you know what? Maybe it needs it, and I'm fine with that. Just please, please, please let us have other form of the Avengers that don't look like knockoffs from the MCU. That's all I ask, but I don't have much hope thanks to the fact that this game's trying to push the MCU, and not only that, it wants to do its little live service thing, which means we'd probably have to buy a crap ton of costumes. Well, I hope it's good luck that it does well. 5th worst, Last of Us 2. So Last of Us 1 was really good when it came out all those years ago, and then it got remastered to PS4, and that's great because it came out so late in the generation. Last of Us 2, however, I'm a little concerned about it, especially with the delay. One of the reasons I'm not a big fan of this delay is the rather abysmal state of play that we had a few months back. That was basically just all window dressing for The Last of Us' release date, which was great. We had a release date. You know what? The other stuff, whatever. And then they proceeded to announce a delay of 2 months afterwards, thus making that state of play to be dreadful beyond all reason. It didn't need to exist. I guess it had Joel, but I mean, However, the real big issue is my second concern, and that's the crunch. Naughty Dog has a bad history of crunch. I'm sure you can find numerous articles about it online. And I know you might be thinking, well, surely with all this extra time, they won't be crunching, right? Let's be real here. If they were crunching before the delay, there's a good chance they were crunching after the delay. And that's not good for the people making the game. I hope the game's good, but I don't want people to be dying just so that I can have a few hours of fun. And when I say fun, I mean depressing fun. Hey, that's how some people roll. I won't judge. But like I said, I hope the game turns out well. There's still plenty of time. Hopefully, things turn out for the best. If not, well, that sucks. Fourth best, Watch Dogs Legions. Alright, I'm not gonna lie, I actually forgot this game existed, or I guess is in the process of existing, when I was originally thinking of the list on what to put on here. However, I cannot lie when I say the premise behind Watch Dogs Legion is crazy, and I look forward to that. You can, I take this guy over there. Hey, you're now part of my group. You're now a playable character. You have unique benefits. Hey, Grandma, you want to jump over that thing really awkwardly? Oh, Grandma, stop. No, alright, okay, cool, you can cap a bitch, I don't care. You can't lie when you say you saw this game and you're like, I want to play it. And then I found out it got delayed. Then I completely forgot about it. So, I'm hopeful that this game is ambitious and that it plays well to its strengths. Hopefully, with Watch Dogs' history of being average to alright games, as with most Ubisoft games, to be fair, but you know what? We'll take what we can get. And I am looking forward to Watch Dogs Legions when it comes out. Hopefully this year, but if it's not, more delays won't hurt. Right? Fourth worst, Dying Light 2. Okay, I'm not gonna lie, I have not yet played Dying Light 1. I intend to, I swear to God I intend to. There's a lot of games on my list. But I want to get around to playing Dying Light 1 because of the simple fact of co-op, parkour, and zombies. That is a really cool trifecta of gameplay. I want it, and I want it now, and the sequel looks really, really good. I'm not gonna lie, since I haven't seen much info about Dying Light 2, I'm going off of very limited information. However, what I do know is that we got this big open world that's going to change based on our decisions, where it can look more dead or like very vibrant and alive, all depending on our choices. And I think that's awesome. However, with that recent announcement saying the game's being delayed indefinitely, I'm actually kinda scared. Hopefully this game comes out, period. However, with the indefinite delay, I kinda have a bad feeling, but I really, really hope they turn things around. If not, well, then we're looking at a cancellation, and that sucks because, hey, no one likes wasting their time making stuff that no one's going to get to see, play, or hear. Third best, Doom 64. I remember when this got announced in the Nintendo Direct. Doom 64 looks really awesome, and I didn't own an N64 back in the day. I had the silly old PlayStation, which had all its cool little games. But when I saw Doom 64 got announced, I was like, I gotta play it. When it first got announced, I honestly thought, oh man, Doom 64 is gonna be Switch only, whatever, I'll get it there. But then they eventually announced it, yeah, it's coming to all consoles, and I was like, yes, I want it. Give me Doom. Give me Doom right now. Oh, it got delayed alongside other games. But hey, it's coming bundled with Doom Eternal if you pre-order Doom Eternal, so hey, that's a good makeup. It's just weird though to me because it's a remaster. I don't know how much work it takes to do a remaster, but I feel like it should be not bad. But you know what? I have hope that they don't screw this up because the Doom ports on PS4, they might have started a little but they've definitely improved greatly since then. So I am excited for Doom 64 when it comes out. I can't wait to rip and tear into pixelized demons. This is going to be good. Third worst, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles. So remember when I said that I was concerned about Doom 64's delay because it was a remaster? Well, Final Fantasy Crystal Chronicles absolutely epitomizes my big issues when it comes to this delay. Now, I feel like there's a reasonable explanation as to why Crystal Chronicles got delayed. It is coming to PC, PS4, Switch, and mobile phones, if I'm not mistaken. So with crossplay being confirmed that you can play with anyone on any of the combination of consoles, there might be some issues. At the same time though, this is a remaster. I don't see much difference, at least between the GameCube version and this version. Maybe I'm wrong. Maybe this is really big and really expansive update, you know, to making it playable for anyone. I guess, then again, that's what you expect when they originally put this on the GameCube and you had to play co-op through the Game Boy adapter, so you just had to have a fun time getting that all sorted while you tried to play the game. But I didn't have to worry about that, at least when I was a kid, because I had no one to play it with. Because nobody owned the cables for the connector. But at least now we don't have to worry about that, because now we can play local, I believe, or online. That's great. Now I just gotta have to find some friends to play it with. Oh man. Second best, Animal Crossing: New Horizons. So I'm a casual fan of Animal Crossing. I played a bit of it on GameCube, and then I played quite a bit of a New Leaf on the 3DS when it came out, especially during that time since I actually had been recovering from surgery. So my overall attachment to the series isn't all that big, but it's still kind of important. And with New Horizons, the game has me very excited for its new features. In New Horizons, we are going to be inhabiting an island that's previously deserted, but now it'll be our island. We get to customize it, terraform it, we can do whatever we want to it. People can move in, you can have 8-player co-op, you can do crafting. It's going to be a blast. If there's anything that makes this game not my number one most looked forward to game that being delayed, it's the online connection. While, yeah, I do plan on playing this online anyway, I'm just kind of concerned as to what Nintendo's going to be doing to this game. Are we going to get microtransactions, paid DLC? We don't know. We're not going to find out probably until launch at the earliest, I hope. But hey, it could just be download special events, and I am down for that. Come on, Animal Crossing, come on out. Oh right, you're already out, this video is released. Oh well, hey, guess what? Who cares? This game's going to be a blast. Hopefully. I haven't played it yet. I will get around to it. I swear to God, I'm going to get around to it. Second worst, Cyberpunk 2077. CD Projekt Red has an amazing track record when it comes to games. All their games that have come out to this point have been fantastic. Well, Witcher 1 didn't look to be that good, and Witcher 2 I didn't have a good time with. Witcher 3 is amazing. And CD Projekt Red is going to probably blow our minds with how Cyberpunk 2077 is. The game looks gorgeous. The gameplay looks great. The RPG mechanics are fantastic. I love it. I'm looking forward to this thing. This is going to be good. CD Projekt Red has such an amazing track record. So why isn't this the number one best delay? Why is it second worst? One word, crunch. Crunch is such a dirty word, but it has to be stated. Crunch is awful. Crunch is not needed in the game industry. Let the games be made when they're made. I understand that some people need to worry about their financial calls and whatnot, but CD Projekt Red is a good company. They seem to have their head straight. Plus, they're doing pretty well. They say the rules are also reasonable, but crunch is crunch. Don't have crunch. But hey, the plus side is, if there is any, is that the game is bound to be fantastic. Hopefully, though, no one freaks out and pulls a stress casualty because of this game. Please be good, and please, let's stop using crunch. Come on, guys, we know better. First best, Doom Eternal. Of course it had to be Doom Eternal. This game looks fantastic, and it's great. If you haven't seen footage of it somehow by now, go look it up. It is freaking awesome. So there are two reasons why this is my happiest game delay ever for this year, at least so far. We don't know. This is only 1/3 of the year. One, I forgot to pre-order it back at launch. I know pre-ordering is bad, but I couldn't deny Dude Skeleton in Doom 64 being a pre-order bonus. That was perhaps the coolest thing they could have done, and I didn't pre-order it on time, and then it got delayed, so I didn't miss it. That's great. Fantastic. And my second reason as to why this is my number one best game delay is because a few months ago, I just played Doom 2016. It took long enough, but I did it. And oh my god, that game is so freaking good. and now we got Doom Eternal, and that looks really good. So it was like a natural, I want it. And you want to make sure it's done right. Because also, Bethesda really needs a good home run, and I think they got it with Doom. Now, if only they could fix Fallout 76. Oh yeah, I went there. Fucking Bethesda, get your shit together and make more quality games like Doom Eternal. Oh yeah! First, worst, Final Fantasy VII Remake. Oh my god, this game looks great. I cannot deny that it looks great. I want it now. I need it now. Oh my god, why do you gotta delay it? Why do you mean it's delayed by a month? I need it now. It's coming out in 9 days. I want it now. Holy fuck, I need it now. And that's my top 10 list. I think I covered everything pretty well. I know there was a few things missing, such as Iron Man VR, just for one example. I don't own a VR, so I can't really care about that. Plus, with so many games being delayed this year, I was bound to miss and forget other things. I feel like there's something on my mind. But that's okay. Were there any game delays that I missed? Because I think I missed a lot, to be honest. Plus, I feel like within 2020, there have been more game delays this year than in like the last 5 years. It's really weird, and I'm missing like 4 or 5 that I completely forgot about. All in all, I hope that every game that I mentioned today, as well as all the ones that I forgot about, turn out to be good, and that the delays were worth it. And usually they are. So we're looking forward to some very excellent games that are coming out in 2020 and beyond. If you liked this video, please tell me that you liked it, either through the thumbs up or in the comments. I don't care. I just want to know that everyone's liking this, and that's great if you do. And if you don't, that's fine too. I'm not going to be too upset. Except I'm going to be very, very upset. Also, if you want to hear more of me, you can always subscribe. I do streaming and I do some Let's Plays. It's all good fun stuff. Come on, you should check it out sometime. Maybe you'll find something you like and maybe you'll want to hear even more. That's great. I look forward to you. Thank you so very much for watching. I want you all to have a wonderful day. This is Brazil Dragon, and I'm heading out. See you guys. I need Final Fantasy right now.